Hey, what's up, Wagwan? Why my charges? It's MnstrTamerAnimated back with another episode of Pokemon Awakening. And
now hold on just a minute. I'm gonna need y'all to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff if you like this. Only a few of you are actually subscribed to the channel. 79% of you are not subscribed, so please click that subscribe button below. Let's jump into it.
let's do the quick recap. In the previous episode, we again went into Mount Cumbertum to find the Fire Sanctuary. In here, we had a quick battle with Aiden before we headed deeper into the cave. Fun fact, he beat my butt the first time around. But anyway, we then used the third eye that was created with the ruby and some other items to open the hidden pathway. We again made our way through this new section of the cave until we got to a lava-filled open area where the sanctuary was. Inside the sanctuary, it was more of the same, solving puzzles to make the energy flow to open the doors. The first one was simple. It was just a lost cave puzzle where we used the third eye to find the right path. The second had us rotate some statues until all of them were facing the same direction. And this one was a little tricky since some of the statues rotate one or two adjacent statues as well. Solving that, we went through the door and passed through a room and then made it to the room with Tapu Lele, where we had to battle it. After battling Tapu Lele, we left Cumbertum Mountain, the interior, and went back up to the peak, as Billy was causing a fuss up there since he wanted another ruby for Nina. We tried to tell him that Nina tricked him, but he wouldn't listen, so battle him we did. After that battle, we went back to the Fire Sanctuary where we had to solve a few more puzzles to open a path deeper into the mountain. Solving these unlocked a teleportation tile that sent us to a new section of the cave. In here, we solved a puzzle that dropped the lava level so we could access another area, which was just a small room with a staircase. Up those stairs, it was yet another area that had us walk through it and find some gem shards to activate a pedestal that was in one of the rooms there. Activating that pedestal summoned Kyogre, which we had to boss battle. Beating the Kyogre, we then went through the door to another area that we had to make our way through before finally reaching where Nina was. Talking to this little kid with a bad attitude was annoying, and she tried to open our ultra wormhole, which Aiden said he would stop while we battled her. We lost the first time that we battled, but after winning the second time, instead of cooperating with us, she threw herself off a cliff into the lava. But the surprise was really the freaking boss battle with 3 Dragonair that have a different color that she summoned. The battle was easy enough, but after we left the chamber, it turns out that she actually wasn't gone and she faked it. And she's there now plotting on us to take us out. And that freaking recap took, 3 minutes? But the friggin' gameplay took almost an hour and a half. But anyway, or more. So let's do this group conversation and then move on. Fire Idol. Mikey. Oh, Mikey's the one talking. Okay. We have the Fire Idol now, but this is getting less and less exciting for me. Yeah, definitely. What do you mean? I mean the sacrifices we had to watch. First Reject and now Nina. They were bad people. They were bad people, Mikey. One day they'd have to pay for their actions. Anyway, that's true, but still, Nina's situation has shaken me a bit. I can't stop thinking about Darren's words. Nina is another unfortunate person, just like Holly and Astrid. I don't know what to say about that. Anything I say now will sound awful, and I don't want to seem insensitive. You're not Pixie. You already proved it in Purgatory when you were worried about me. That's because I care about you, even though we often argue. Arguing is part of relationships, I guess. I'll make you a promise. I'll always be by your side. You'll never have to feel lonely again. I don't expect you to promise me the same, but you can count on me. Don't worry, Pixie, I'll be by your side too. Then let's continue our adventure. If we work as a team, we can overcome any obstacle. Alright, so guys, Luckily they put a teleportation tile here because getting here was a chore, so I can only imagine getting back. No, this is definitely not the right way. So I think we should step on this. Yep, and get out of here. I don't even know where we're supposed to go now. I think it was in the last part of the dialogue in the previous episode, but I don't remember. And I don't feel like going back to watch it. Should I just talk to this guy? It's so hot. Shall we go somewhere else? Hold on, I don't want to fly out of here because maybe there's a cutscene when we exit. Or maybe not, so maybe I should have just flew out through the door. Okay, so there wasn't a cutscene. Did Aiden say? I think Aiden asked us to visit his house one more time, right? Yeah. Come on, Mikey, come in. We were just finishing preparing everything to celebrate before you leave. We'll talk business later. Come celebrate with us. Let nothing be left unsaid. We've cooked for a feast like never before. Come, you deserve the best, Mikey. You guys are too much. Let Mikey sit down before you guys go crazy. We all had a good time. Tatiana had prepared a lot of dishes to celebrate our victory and say goodbye before we return to our journey through the Angard Kingdom. Without a doubt, Aiden is a good mayor, and they're able to maintain order very well through understanding and talking. Mikey, if you don't grab something now, you won't have anything left. Okay, no problem. Left to eat. Okay, I recommend you try the frozen pie. It's one of my favorites. But don't eat it too fast or you'll get a headache like me. I think you're the only one that eats food like that, Patty. The stars are giving me good omens for your future, Mikey. Is this what friendship feels like? This world has such beautiful things that I want to preserve. I must fight for it. The friendship with the Cumberton group increased. After we finished celebrating, I stayed with Aiden and Astrid to talk about the Desideratum moon. Thanks for joining us, Mikey. We sure celebrated it like never before. Don't think I've forgotten. Here are my research findings on the Desideratum moon. Although I'm not sure how much you'd want to hear it, Pixie might be interested too. Since we've come this far, I suppose we'd want to know things like this. Well, in that case, here are the reports. The Grimoire of the End of Times. 1. This is what this tome of the Primordial Grimoires was called. Its counterpart is also known as Grimoire of Creation and Life, or Desideratum Sun. For its part, the Desideratum Moon possesses the ability to elude death and grant its bearer divine protection. But in exchange, a fate worse than death awaits them. To bear the immense weight of human actions, a legend speaks of a place shrouded in mystical mist within the kingdom, which hides a certain village with the closest connection to the fairy realm. Beings who protect the balance of order and chaos. In the past, it was Lady Sekhmet who crafted these grimoires as a way to express her distrust of the gods who ruled the thrones. Sekhmet herself bore special traits, hence her fondness for humans, as she resembled one. However, the creation of these grimoires involved impure acts and sinister ritualism. And this is what I researched about its origin. The Grimoire of the End of Times 2. Long ago, when the thread of life was woven under the decree of forces beyond our understanding known as gods, there was a war of immense scale to determine who should control and establish the rules of this world. Some were staunch devotees of the original creator, while other gods sought to establish a polytheistic culture. From this conflict, a few were exiled for rejecting all philosophies. Gaia, Apollo, Sekhmet, Helios, and Selene. These 5 gods sought to avoid the war at all costs, yet their resistance did not last forever. Upon seeing how humans were suffering the consequences of disaster, Gaia took the first step, sacrificing herself to bring forth certain species called Pokemon who could protect humans should they need resilience against the impure gods. Apollo became the group's leader, driven by his beloved's sacrifice and resolved to confront the fallen ones, thus creating a third faction. And finally, this is how your grimoire was born. The Grimoire of the End of Times 3. The new leader of this faction challenged the impure ones face to face, wielding the gifts his beloved had granted humanity. Thanks to Sekhmet, they quelled the wrath of certain gods like Poseidon, whom we now know as Kyogre. Many legendary Pokemon are remnants of what were once gods. Helios and Selene did not falter after the war. They asked Sekhmet to seal their memories eternally in the realm detached from reality. She agreed, forging a grimoire infused with Selene's soul, who burned in the black flames of night, and Helios, who blazed in the flames of dawn. To safeguard these grimoires from falling into wicked hands, Sekhmet bound her own soul to a plane called Purgatory. Finally, Apollo assumed command of order until war reignites, for human nature is destructive. There you have it. It's quite a sinister and sad story. For some reason, it all sounds familiar to me. Is something wrong? No, nothing. It's just curious because I got these texts from a special place. Pixie, Mikey, be careful. You are exposing yourselves to a lot of danger. You can count on Aiden and me to support you if you should ever need it in the future. That's a promise. Here are the research findings. If one day you want to review them, again, be careful. Those lurking from the shadows are following you very closely. Please take good care of yourself. Remember, you always have a home with us to return to. If at any time you should ever need support or something similar, you can count on me. I'm as confused as you. Should we really continue with this? Sekhmet said we had no other choice, but I'm so unsure if our mission will be within our reach. Aiden, Astrid, and Billy want to see you when you have a moment available. Don't forget to visit them. Alright, so yeah, those are the dating sim things. I'm not gonna look for those. Those take up way too much time. Mikey, do you have some free time? I have a few things that I want to do at the Fire Sanctuary. I feel like making an offering to Taco lately. You know, for its help during the troubles in Cumberton. If you wish, you can join me. We can do a few things together. You know what I mean. Yes, we can go together. Today okay, no. What the hell is that, bro? I'm gonna tie you up and no. Yes, we can go together. I knew you would like the idea. Alright, I'll wait for you there, then see you. Damn, those two other options are crazy. But anyway, yeah, there's one of the dating sim things. I'm not going to do that. I need to find out where exactly we should be going next. So we're here. So should we go to... We went to St. Port already. So should we try to make it to Verbena Forest, Verbena Village, Verbena Port? Alright, so let's do it with a cart. Drop us off at St. Port, good sir. And there we go north. What is our level though? What level? Alright, so I don't think we need level 55 yet, but... Hello traveler, do you want to play a game I came up with? You just have to find the 3 medals. Okay, yeah, I have that already. I haven't been doing the side quests. I might get some good items from them, but I just can't bother. The story already takes a lot of time, so I just can't devote that much more time to doing the side quests. What's your level? Level 46. Alright, we can beat this Breloom, right? We can beat the Breloom. It's a boss battle. Let's take on one of these. Even though we don't have really that much. Oh, come on. That much time to actually do that. Luckily, we're faster. Okay, did it just poison itself? One bar gone, and it went for Spore. Foul play. Foul play not gonna do well. We're sleeping, so what? Crazy, my boy. Flamethrower again and full heal. We got 24 full heals. Sorry, Pierre. Two hits from the bullet seed, and you're down. The poison is actually restoring itself instead of sapping it. Okay. Oh, nope. Acrobatics. Quite effective. Quite effective. Really? Spore again? I'm gonna heal yourself. And then acrobatics. Okay, acrobatics actually took it down. Obtain the Breloom. Do you want to give it? Nope. I don't want to add it to my team either. Alright, so let's go north. Yeah, this... Oh, we didn't even have to go to St. Port. We just needed to go... come over here because this forest should be open now. This is where we're supposed to go, actually. Loyalty. Chapter 4. Alright, so I guess I have like 2-3 more episodes before I'm finished with this chapter, seeing how long the last chapter was. Muck! Is this a muck or a grimer? It's a muck. Okay, come. You're trying to catch it though. Do I? Ooh, yeah. Do I have any Pokeballs? That's the question. I have one Ultra Ball. And it did not catch. And Gwen is down. Let's see, we got 2 Pokeballs too. Okay, so the Pokeball catches it, but the Ultra Ball didn't. That's crazy. That's crazy, my guy. That's crazy. Nope, no nickname right now. I can't be bothered to come up with names. Ugh, Hunter, leave me alone. Gengar. What is this? It ran. It's a Bunnelby. It's a random Bunnelby doing here. Bunnelby. Oh, well, hold on. So if that goes that way, where do the other, like, where does this go? Oh, see? We'll get one of these things with Venoshock. Come around, this goes nowhere, so we gotta go back down. We gotta go down. Huh? The miasma is very strong in this area, better not return. Better to return, okay. So where are we supposed to go then? Oh, there's a north. Okay. There's a Gloom. There's the Bunnelby too. Alright. Oh, and there's someone lying on the ground. Are you dead, my guy? You alive? Oh, the Bunnelby turned to someone. It can't be. Another traveler has fallen before the forest. Daphne, why have you abandoned us? May your spirit travel with me. I will take you to a proper resting place. Yo, Magic Dude, where you just run off to? What was that? Group conversation. Rabbit Boy. Did you see how he turned into a bumblebee and then into a human? Does that surprise you? I have to admit, a little bit. That should already be normal for you. I mean, we've been to places like Purgatory, plus you're traveling with me. That's very different. I've never seen a human turn into a Pokemon before. Alright, now I think I get it. Your senses told you that individual was a human, but I'm betting that's not the case. What do you mean by that? The writings of my people say that there exist types of guardian spirits in Asgard, including those of the forest. It could be one of them. Can spirits take human form? They certainly can. Anyway, don't you think we should talk somewhere safer? The forest's negative energy is taking its toll on me. Come on, let's keep moving. Yeah, let's. But first, we gotta explore. Dead end, no item. No item around here. Oh, we got another jumpy. Okay, so this doesn't lead anywhere? Because I can jump that way. And I can't jump that way. Alright, so let's go this way. What's this way? Oh! Phantom. I like Trevenant. His name is dead. It's dead. Okay. Trevenant's design, but I think I've only used the Trevenant once. I think its evolution method is like crazy or something. Oh, here's a Trevenant. And I love the shiny Trevenants too. But they really aren't that strong, right? I only have one Pokeball, guy. Oh, and it actually caught it. We actually caught it, bro. No nickname. No, I don't want to put it on my team. I'm gonna switch my team up again soon. Cool Pokemon. Another dead end with no item. So we jump over the water. Also, I still get copyright hits sometimes with these playlists that I'm using. But most of the times they're more certain than the copyright on the music that's in the game itself. So I prefer to have the copyrights in the playlist. The copyrights in the playlist, I just have to mute like a small section of the thing. Whereas when I was getting the copyrights with the game, it's like one episode and it has like 7 copyrighted parts. Where the playlist is like probably like, so it could be like one long part or just one short part. If the part is too long, then I just edit the video over, delete it from YouTube and re-edit it and put it back up before it comes out. Arbok. Alright, which way? Level 60 now. I love to catch some of you Pokemon, but oh, we got another one of these. Toxico. Oh, what the hell is this thing? It's a Whirlipede. Okay, the overworld look kind of different. Oh, Zatu, why'd you attack me, man? Come on, no, we can't run. That's twice we tried to run, bro. Flamethrower. We didn't manage to take it out. Alright, bye-bye. We got gotcha coin. Alright, where does this? Another dead end. Please get out of my way, dude. This is another dead end. You gotta explore if you see any good items around. We gotta do that. We gotta I'm trying not to over level the Pokemon, that's why I don't really grind that much. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep them around the same level as the wild Pokemon and the trainers. So I guess now we're like at level 50. Once we get to level 55 for the wild Pokemon or so, we could change up our level. There's gonna be a battle there, looks like. Save. Alright, guess that we're gonna... Come on, Zato. Please be able to run. Can't escape again. Why can't we escape from these freaking Zatus? I have a feeling that this dude is gonna have psychic Pokemon, so let's switch out. Caliburn needs to level up still, because he needs to reach his final form. I'm saying final form like it's freaking Dragon Ball Z. Verbena Village. Oh, there was no battle? Okay, that's cool. I'm one of the lost travelers that Abra rescued. My current mission is to cheer up the inhabitants with dances. I know they can keep up hope. So Abar is that guy. This town was super nice and cozy. A shame I got trapped here when chaos broke out. I'd like to return to Cumbertum and see how my friends are doing. Alright, cool, my boy. Verbena Village is not in the best of situations. I don't know how you got here, but be careful. The miasma is very harmful. Alright, so we need to... Huh? Nothing there, but I guess this is an important house. Yep. Here's Mr. Abar. Huh? How did you get here? The fog is too harmful for a normal person to get through. Go ahead, take a seat. So that's why the traveler you rescued had, well, you know. Did you see me in the forest? I suppose introductions are in order then. I am Abar, the mayor's brother. We're Pixie and Mikey, pleased to meet you. What brings you here, travelers? We're in search of the fourth elemental idol. You should leave the way you came. The idols have caused us enough problems already. You are not welcome here if you want to get your hands on one. I don't understand why Abar reacted like that. We should try talking to the locals. Okay. Bro is not a fan of the idols, I guess. And he said the idols messed up the place, you know what I mean? That looks like interesting. That looks like outside. Every time someone ventures into the forest, they just end up suffering. If not for Abar and Abarni, many people would have perished from the forest malevolence. Hello, ladies. Hello, do you want to... Okay, this is the inn. When we select rest, what does rest do? Or does it like change the... Oh, it's the first time I tried to open one of those back rooms and it actually opened. And there's nothing in there. What's upstairs? I never really venture upstairs much either to see if they open rooms with people. All the rooms are closed. Alright, let me stack up on some items, guys, and then get back to it. Alright, these two... I used to dress like one of the inhabitants here, but thanks to the town's dancer, I also started encouraging people by dancing. I'd like to see the day when a hero appears like in our fairy tales to save our town. There's a story about a wish-granting star. It's quite common around here. Would you like to hear it? Sure. Once upon a time, there was a sweet sage, a friend of the goddess of creation, who fought alongside her in the so-called holy war from the stories. Her name was Taishi, but only parts of her memories remain. Only someone with a noble heart can spot her if they needed a smile from fate. For this, one must smile from the soul at the highest point in Angard. Perhaps it refers to the summit of Mount Cumberton, but these are just legends of old. Okay. How we get the elemental idol? Oh yes, that thing, our home has been contaminated with a very strong miasma since it went out of control. Has the goddess abandoned us? Okay, so the place is contaminated with miasma. Alright, this is the only person I haven't spoken to. Verbena Town had some of the best trade outlets. Our forest provided us with everything. Now that remains only in our memories. She doesn't say anything. Only one person said something. So, well, the elemental idol, it has only brought us problems lately. Our mayor hardly sleeps trying to maintain its energy. Okay, so their dialogue actually changed. Okay, so two people's dialogue actually changed. So I guess we go... Try to go up here. Can we go? Nope. So I only spoke with two people that their dialogue actually changed. So let's talk to this guy again. You should leave the way you came. The idols have caused us enough problems already. You're not welcome here if you want to get your hands on one. So what am I supposed to do though? Because I already spoke to everyone. Pixie said speak to the villagers. I've already spoken to everyone. So what am I supposed to do? Blah 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 blah. Where's the mayor? See, I've spoken to everyone, nothing happens. Oh, I didn't want to hear the story again. Come on. And I've spoken to everyone in here too. There was no place upstairs that was open. So what am I supposed to do then? Alright, I guess, should I go back into the forest? That seems like the only option. Okay, I thought there would be like a cutscene there. But nope. Alright, seems there's a little path here. This is one more person. If only things could go back the way they were before the idol used to maintain the forest. But a year ago, a very sinister aura started enveloping it. Since then, everything has changed. The idol seems to be capable of bringing misfortune just as much as they could bring good fortune. I wonder what kind of secrets they're hiding and how they're able to store so much power. Now that we know what people think, we should go back to a bar. Maybe he's finally calmed down. Alright, this was a little section under his house. Oh, there's someone in there. Why didn't I see that person before? Now, why didn't I see this section before either? A bar and a Barney work too hard. I know they're the mayors, but I wish they would take a break occasionally. A Barney already seems so tired. I'm worried about her. I'm worried about me right now. Alright, let me get your side quest. If only things could go back the way they were before. The idol used to maintain the forest, but a year ago a very sinister aura. Okay. He's not giving me any side quest there. These are the travelers I was telling you about, sister. Welcome to Verbena Town. Please excuse my brother. He's just a bit upset by what's been going on. Please have a seat. Don't worry, we understand. We've already traveled half the continent, and it's true. It's true. Each place was suffering havoc from the idol's instability. Really? Yes, it's true. Right, Mikey? Edelweiss, Lotus, Cumbered. Alright, let's go with Edelweiss. In Edelweiss, people were suffering because their waters had been polluted and it made trading difficult. Even the seas threatened to swallow everything up. I had no idea the world was suffering so much in general. My suspicions were correct. Just like how Daphne abandoned us, Tethys, Alias, and Hephaestus seem to have done so too. I don't think that's true about Ibar. What? Why do you say that? It happened a year ago. Pixie explained what happened a year ago, and Noah stole the idols from the sanctuary and how you embarked on this adventure. And that's why we're looking for the idols in return, to return them to where they belong. So that's what brought you here? But how can we trust you? Why else would we have the other 3 idols with us? That makes me more distrustful, along with the fact that you passed through the forest like it was nothing. An ordinary human would have succumbed within minutes. What Eber said is true. I invite you to spend the night, travelers. You must be tired. We'll discuss this again in the morning. We have the D-Moon and we have the idols, so of course the miasma doesn't trouble us. It's so obvious. Traveler, do you have a moment? You see, on the way in the village I passed by a forest well, and I think my ring has been lost there. In the worst case, it may have fallen inside. I hope not. The point is, if you find it, please let me know. It's very important to me. A mission has been added. Okay, cool. You're gonna give me one too, right? At first I came to Verbena village to investigate the nature of the ore beetle, but with the whole miasma issue, it's been difficult. Maybe you could help me, please. I need to take this report to Chorus. Mission has been added. Alright. Let's see what these 2 are up to. Where's your sister? She hasn't come back yet. What? She left at night saying she had to offer something to the great tree, but she always comes back before dawn. I want to go look for her, but I can't leave the village. Someone has to manage the situation here. Alright, we'll go. Don't even think about it. It's too dangerous. We've traveled across the continent, Abar. Nothing will happen. I suppose I can't stop you. So where would we go then? To the north? Group conversation. Verbina's problems. You're worried about the twins, right? I have to admit a little, yes. I guess we'll have to help them. Is that even worth saying? I know you all too well. I'm surprised you're not asking about the local cuisine or trivial stuff this time. We've been traveling for a long time, so I guess learning about everyone's problems has caused me to mature a bit. Wow, that's new. I also have the right to mature once in a while, or so I want to believe. It's strange hearing those coming from you. I swear the thought wouldn't have even crossed my mind. Who do you take me for, Mikey? Remember that I'm a princess after all. I need to mature if I want my kingdom to prosper. We better get going or I'll get in a bad mood. Definitely. Now that's the pixie I know. Alright, so north I guess. Okay, so not north I guess. So where exactly is this tree though? Because I don't remember seeing any tree in here when we were coming through. Mikey, hang on a minute. I know I said that I wouldn't stop you, but I need you to convince me that the forest isn't lethal for you. Face me, please. Okay, I guess we'll face you, my boy. And then try to find your sister, wherever that your sister is, because I have no idea where whatever tree she's gone to is, because I did not see any big trees. I'm so sorry to interrupt you like this, but I must make sure you return safely from the forest. Give it your all, Mikey. Okay, so his Pokemon are level 52, so I guess it's time I can do some grinding or some leveling up. Shit. Oh, so Ultra Potion doesn't give full health? That's crazy. I thought they did. Togedemaru. Okay, everyone is at about 50 now. So a good level 55 for my Pokemon would be good, right? I think you're starting to convince me, but first, you'll have to defeat me. Poison jab again. You just poisoned me, bro. Got it. Laurentis. And it's taking us super effective. Alright, so this is gonna depend on who's faster. Oh shit, I went for lava plume instead of flamethrower, but at least we took it down. Just trying to learn rock slide. Bro, I'm gonna keep ancient power actually. It has more accuracy even though it has less power, and it has a chance to give us an omni boost. Please save my sister, I trust in your strength. Sorry for the intrusion, Mighty. I guess I was overly concerned. Please look after Barney. He seems like an insecure boy, but he does care about his sister. I know our priority is the idol, but we can't leave him to his fate. I feel Bernie's life essence not far from here. Let's go southeast. Southeast. Nope. Oh, is it through that area that we couldn't go through the first time? That was to the east side. That was through the east side. I guess that's where, right? Alright, this is it? Yes, we're at the right place. Hopefully it's not a huge area. Oh, but it is. I should have known better to get my hopes up that it would lead us directly to the tree and not another area. Oh well, I think we'll have to go through the well. Are you crazy? I see no other alternative. If we were to fall into the corrosive water, we'll be in trouble. The well might be dark, but it looks much safer than tempting death. We're definitely crazy, but you're right. Mikey, before we leave, don't you feel some energy emanating around here? Now that you mention it, the air is somewhat tense. I can just barely feel Darren's presence. Exactly, something else is hiding in this place. Let's be careful. Alright, so we're supposed to go through the well. So that means we can't go through. Oh yeah, so that's broken. But anyway guys, since we have to go through another traversing, I know inside the well is going to be another dungeon that we have to traverse, so I'm going to just end it here. Again, we're extending the series, but it's not my fault. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one, and I'm out.